Hello, 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 you beautiful people. How are we? Are we good? Hope you're good. It's an evening stream today. We're firing up the Apex for our late night sesh. And I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be a fun stream today. For people who've not caught this stream save before, because I don't normally stream this hour, welcome aboard. We do seasonal recaps on YouTube. So if you watch today's stream or want to catch up, you should go binge watch those videos. Obviously, the full streams are also live both on Twitch or YouTube. If you're watching on one, it's available on the other. I'm excited for things today. Obviously, great result for Spurs. Great result for football, I think, as far as I'm concerned, really. I think the only people upset are United and Arsenal fans. But what's new there? Sorry, that was needless, wasn't it? That was needless. Chat, I am playing Gildy. Gildy's in the chat here. I'm playing him in MFL right now. Well, in a minute and a half. Do we want to watch me play a viewer in a league game in MFL and probably get upset when they beat me? Even though I should win, though. I am the favourites. Gildy, are you rotating your team or not? Is he rotating his team? Chat, it could be an early mental booming. It could be an early mental booming. Also, I've got to say, CJ Cars, dude, thank you for the 47 months. And Scrunny Rick coming in with the 4. CJ Cars, you put in a yar. You know what? 47 months is definitely yar worthy.
Yeah!
It's beautiful. Right, chat. Let me load up the MFL. I say load up the MFL. It's literally a web browser game, isn't it? But we have to fire it up, and then if I hit this button here, Gildy, when are we playing? Because I've got multiple games going on at once. 2 of my teams play at the same time. It's got too much going on here. If I beat him, chat, we give it limbs. We give it him big in the chat. He's playing. Is Nakanishi playing against me here? Are you playing Nakanishi against me? The game kicks off in 1 minute. So I should explain for people who've never seen this game before. Imagine Football Manager meets Ultimate Team. And that's probably the easiest way to describe it. You have players, you have clubs that you own. You can rent players to your own clubs or to other people's clubs to earn end-of-season rewards. The games take place every day at like a set window of time, but you preset everything before the games. Seasons last 6 weeks. There's only a week left of the season. And actually, this game for Orchid is a big one, chat, against Gildy. This is a big one, because Gildy is in 4th. He's had a very, very good season. I'm trying to hunt down No Sweat, No Glory, but they never lose. They literally haven't lost yet. So I really can't afford to lose against Gildy, who's down in 4th. I have the better team on paper. If I don't beat him, it's an upset, and he deserves some flowers and a gifted sub for upsetting me. Are there any 99 rated players in this game? I think the highest is 97 USA-less. Also, my chair sunk down. I broke my chair, chat. It keeps sinking down randomly. Is that a sign to go on a diet? Probably. Rob6738, dude, thank you for the prime. But yeah, for people who've never seen this game before, it's a bit like Football Manager Live, except all the players and clubs have an actual monetary value. Right, mate, you changed your formation. He changed... Sorry, I've counter-stratted him here. You weren't playing this formation. Actually, no, you were. You played it yesterday. Wait, did I get my tactics up wrong here? Or was this the right... Gildy, did you change tactic recently? I set up a tactic for you playing a 5-2-3. Did the little rat change his tactics now? Sorry, did he play the same... The game's going on, by the way. Okay, he did... You know what? Maybe I set up... I can't remember. I have 5 teams, and it's easy to lose track. I mean, based on the player ratings, I should win this game. I'll level with you, chat. I mean, Gildy has a good little team. Midway through the season, I did stack the team with 2 dirty strikers. Like, people call me a pay-to-win Andy, and I'll be honest, yeah, I wanted to win the playoffs this year. I wanted to make sure my team in Singapore and my team in China got promoted. So I signed in the mid-season window where you're only allowed to sign 3 new players. I went and got 2 new strikers. What of it? What of it? What happened yesterday after the Leipzig game? We won everything. I had a cry. And after I beat Gildy here, He's got a corner. Do I need to panic? I really set up this tactic expecting you to play a 5-back. And you've not played a 5-back. I've overthought it, chat. This could be bad because this tactic isn't... Like, I've got the right players, but this tactic is not... It's not great. Okay, keeper punches it out. Oh, so this is proper old school Football Manager vibes. I love it. Did anyone else miss the dots? Part of me wonders, would I still use dots if I wasn't a YouTuber? Like the first 4 years I played Football Manager, the 3D I didn't think looked good enough to show it all in 3D. I used to be a dots man. Won everything. Forgets he lost to Magpies. Yes, I lost. Okay, yesterday's stream, I did lose my winning run in Gibraltar as well. And I did have a cry about it. Now, one of my other teams is playing at the exact same time, and they're also in a promotion fight. So I might have to go and check on them in a moment. Duarte finished that. That's very lucky. That rebound, I feel guilty celebrating it. A rebound off the ball hitting the post. That's ratty. That's the kind of goal that Magpies would score and celebrate. Now, my other team, Chiba Shibas, are actually fighting for the title. This team here are 6 points behind. I need the other team to slip up. Oh, Duarte. It's Route 1. I will be honest, Gildy. For this game, I have rotated things a little bit, but I basically told my players to pump it up to 2 big meaty strikers. Lavasek's in. He's in the outside, the post. Shall we check on my other team? Let's check on my other team real quick, chat. Which is the Chiba Shibas. Now, for context, because I think context is important here, Chiba Shibas were built to play a 5 at the back. And then they started being good, and I felt like a 5 at the back wasn't very good. Today, I'm taking on the team in 8th, who have caused some upsets recently, but I need to rotate my team a little bit because I've got a difficult game tomorrow against the team in 5th. Okay, we're winning 1-0 in this game. So this game kicked off at the exact same time. I thought this person was going to play a 3-4-3 diamond, so I played the 3-4-3 flat. Allows you to kind of play in the lines. And Luka Modric will play his last game for Real on Saturday. Game's gone. I mean, is he going to go back and play in Croatia, do we reckon? Do you reckon he has a year or 2? He could have a whole career, couldn't he? Let's be honest. Did your sub come through? I can't see it, JB. It's not popped up, I'm afraid. He's going to Swansea. I'm on board with it. Okay, so the Shibas are winning 2-0. Should we see how the opposition are doing here? Now, in Shibas League, we want to see the Peace Corps starting to lose. Panda Boy are in 9th. There's no way they're losing to Panda Boy, is there? Oh, come on, Panda Boy. Oh, they're getting battered. Who's the other team in this group? Malmo Vikings. Although they're a little bit behind now because I beat them yesterday with Chiba Shibas. It's actually 3rd versus 4th in the league. Ooh, Malmo are winning. But it's Malmo are actually comfortably playing better here. Tell you what, the Turkish team here have not rotated their team around very well. There's a lot of tired boys here that are going to be getting their performance hit. What's the fitness? Why can I not hover over the fitness chat? 90. I wouldn't be playing a player on 90. Jack, you got the day wrong in today's video. I thought you were a professional YouTuber. I mean, technically, I did say it's Wednesday in the video, but technically the video was recorded on a Wednesday. So yeah, I got the day wrong for you lot, but when I said it, it was Wednesday. Okay, we want to see the Turkish team get a draw. I'm not optimistic. How the Sheba's still winning. I've been very flippant there, thinking that this game's done. Okay, it's 2-0 with 10 minutes left. I think we're good here. I think we're going to get 2 wins in a row. What's the score against Gildy? What team is my 90 rated goalie on? He is in the top 4 goalie. Well, I say the top 4 goalies. No goalie has higher than a 94 rating. He's actually playing for a team in the 2nd highest division in the whole game, which puts him in kind of the top 32 teams of 4,000. Don't check. We're checking it. Jamie, dude, thank you for the 23 months. I love you, mate. Thank you for all the support. Glad you managed to get the sub working. And also, Hard Trash, mate. Thank you for the Prime. Been catching up on yesterday's VOD. I go back to resub real quick, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Gildy, would you like to provide a post-match interview for the chat? Chat, have we got any questions for the manager of the opposition today? I mean, they came into the game as second favourites. But they were fourth in the league. Gildy, did we draw earlier in the year? That's a mad goal. Fair enough, Wesley. He's a wizard, is our Wes. You just want to storm out. How much did I pay for the goalie? I actually got him in a pack, Mick. I got him in a pack that was $100. Was it? No, it would have been more than that because I bought it off the market. I think it was like $200, but the goalie is worth probably like £1,500 if I wanted to sell him. Am I streaming FM today? I will be B-Baller, yes. I will be. Right. I think Orchid are good, chat. Orchid have got a win. Did the teams behind slip up? Streamer RNG boost is real. True. What's like what? Don't worry, Wok. It was the Disney money. Guildies are a team to time themselves out. Chat, Guildies resumed. Do we time out Guildy? Do we do it? We might have to get it. Mods, can we time out Guildy, please? Did they lose? Did the team I needed to lose, chat? That's what we now have to worry about. Did Kebab Jr. lose? Kebab Jr. never loses. He never loses, this boy. Is today any different? He's winning 6-0. Well, I'll enjoy being second. Gildy's rage quit the stream. Vinci, thank you for the 2 months, mate. Thank you. And also, Martin Fires. Guys, appreciate the love. I should stream at different times more often. We appreciate the sacrifice made by Gildy in losing that game. Shebas win 2-0. That's good for Shebas. Orchid got the win. What happened in the other game in our Shebas League chat real quick? Did the Peace Corps drop points? I don't think they did. Unfortunately. They won 5-1. I've got to play them at the end of the season. That's going to be scary, isn't it? Mr. TD Dude, how are you doing? Thank you for the 3 months. I hope you're keeping well, buddy. We're guaranteed a top 2 finish, I think. Amalmo still winning 2-1. That result hasn't come in yet. Oh, you lucky buggers. They won 3-2. To be fair, they did deserve to win. I've got 1 game later, chat, with my bronze team, which is Tokyo, who are on the hunt for a top 3 finish. Do we watch that one later? That game's at 9:20 in bronze. That's a much higher division. Gildy, dude, thank you for gifting a sub. That's very generous of you. You've gifted it to Aris. We'll consider that punishment for the bottling there. Now, if you could beat the Peace Corps, if you've got to play them, Gildy, I'll forgive you. And also, Misty Christie, thank you for the 30 months of the tier 1. It's so high, I've given it a voice crack there. That deserves a G. Just fills my heart with warmth. I work on the assumption anyone that's been subbed that long knows what and who G is. And if they don't, well, if people don't know who G is, just be confused. I think that might be the curse of the stream broken, chat. That might be the curse over. Now, there's one last thing we have to do in this game, because our players just played a game. There's a small chance some of them developed. So players progress every day. They have training in the morning. But did any of them progress during that match? It won't be these guys at the top, chat. It'll be these guys further down, because all these guys haven't played yet, unless they played in the cup earlier. Right, are you ready for this, chat? We're looking for +1s. Are you ready? There's no +1s. There's no +1s. There's no... Chat, where is my development? Excuse me, where is... Chat, there's literally nothing. Oh, there we go. Wait, that was already there. Well, Sachi went up an overall. He was 57. He's now 58. We love that. And Valandia went up 1 in shooting. Oh, Hassan went up. Oh, chat, these guys I've got listed to sell just at peanut prices because they're never going to play for me have improved. There's now a temptation to add an extra $1 on the price, but I won't do it because I don't need these guys next year. Do players age in this? They age every season. A season is 6 weeks, but players will never regress. Like, their overall will only ever go up, and they will retire randomly, but the average age is 35, and you're given 3 seasons notice before a player retires. So you basically have 18 weeks to plan when a player's retiring. You can try and sell them on as a short-term option for someone else, or just keep them till they retire. You know, I actually have more players here than I do in Gibraltar, which is quite the achievement, really. Oh, is it time, chat? Is it time for Apex now? You know what? That's the dream start to the stream, really, isn't it? Although we have got... I was going to say we've got mini-clip. We haven't got mini-clip today. We had mini-clip to start yesterday's stream, didn't we? Oh, I love a transfer special. Who doesn't love a transfer special? Now, I should just do a quick census here. If you're here watching the stream, have you been watching this at the time I usually stream, or have you wandered in here? If you're a regular, right, 1. If you've stumbled in here and you have no idea what's happening and you've maybe not seen this save game before, 2. And if you'd like to come through to the next line of the call centre, press 3. There's lots of 1s. I think everyone's seen it before. The 1s are out in force. There are some 2s. There are some... Welcome to the 2s. Welcome to the number 2s. That's what I shout every morning at 10 a.m. What am I waffling about? Welcome to Gibraltar. We're entering our 13th season. We reached the 2nd knockout round of the Champions League last year. And we signed at the end of yesterday's stream, this guy is a free transfer. Santiago Valencia from Atletico Nacional. He was released, I think, in January and just didn't have a club. So we've snapped him up on a free transfer. He's part of my rebuilding. He is part of my rebuilding plan. Where we've got Palmer and we've got Freitas leaving. In fact, I demoted the players who are leaving. I feel like I might want to demote more of these youth players that probably shouldn't be near the first team. Also, chat, Cliff is getting very close to being phased out. Is this a custom database? It is in terms of adding the team in. It doesn't change anything to do with Gibraltar radically. So it adds a 12th team to Gibraltar and adds in a youth football system. Will I extend Jiang's loan? I've not decided yet. I've still got him on loan for the rest of this year. So we've got that going for us. Will I offer Cliff a coaching role? Cliff will be allowed any job he wants except manager. And even then, I might resign so he can take over. How many years has Cliff been at the club now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more years for Cliff to get a testimonial. Thoughts on yesterday's game? Best cup final I ever watched. I'll be honest, it wasn't a very good cup final, was it? It was fine. It was fine. Chat, Jedvaj or Latifi? I'm going to say Latifi. I think Jedvaj can just have a year down in the under-23s. See, I've got players like Silla, who I really want to see develop, but actually his development would be best served by loaning him to a team in Gibraltar. I need to get to the day the transfer window opens in Gibraltar, which is the 9th. And then try and loan out players immediately. Who do I think is my best player? Probably NDIA, my goalie. I think he is our best player. I think. I don't really know. It's weird. Like, we've got a lot of young players. So it's like, I can tell you who I think the best players are right now. But I don't know if they are actually my best players. Like, Kalinowski, I've got high hopes for. Like, we've just trained him to play defensive mid in like a month. So that is a new string added to his bow. Jack, did you do the dev list? I've not had any luck with the dev list, Jamie, on this kind of save game before. I don't think it'll change anything. but I did see your suggestion, mate. Sorry, I think I saw it and then forgot to reply. Chat, lately I've been getting more forgetful. Like earlier today, I had a breakfast bar and I left the wrapper on the side while I put a bin bag in the bin. I put the bin bag in the bin, then forgot why I put the bin bag in the bin and just left the wrapper on the side in the kitchen. Like, that is not normal. Is that just getting old? Is that what happens when you get old? You just like, am I a grandpa now? Is this what it is? Maybe it's just what being old is, chat. Now, what is our homegrown status looking like? Because Cabrera's leaving, obviously, isn't he? We're still at 10 homegrown players. And there's 2 more getting it this year. You know what? We're actually fine. Sorry, I think that means you got a month left. True. Jack is just being lazy. The thing is, if it was being laziness, I just want to put the bin bag in the bin. It's like my brain... I don't know. I can't think about multiple things at once. Also, when do we play France as the national team? Oh, in 11 days. Excellent. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I am just very forgetful, chat. Like, that's what I've realised. And I don't know if it's... I'm genuinely forgetful, but I think often I'm always thinking about the next thing. And sometimes I just forget what I'm in the middle of doing or what I'm meant to be doing because I'm thinking about the next thing. Like, Wok always complains when we go out for food. I'll be sat there going, when's the next bus going to arrive? Got to make sure we time out finishing the meal for the bus. And I feel like I didn't used to be like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think this guy will join us. I remember looking at him before. I think I made a bid for him and it got turned down. I'm not going to hurt myself. That's what happens when you get older. Oh, I'm just old now, chat. Is this just old? Is it just age? I'm just an old man. I'm just an old man. Probably am, chat, to be fair. Why is there not more players showing up here? Oh, okay. What just happened? That was weird. Any ideas what that was sorting by there, chat? I'm very confused. To be fair, today is as old as I've ever seen Jack. Not wrong. Players like this aren't bad, but I just don't get excited by them. Luke Prudhoe. If I could loan him for 2 years, he'd be great for Gibraltar. But the odds are they would just give him a cap to cock block. I think it's ever since I had the raw chili yesterday. The raw chili has changed me as a person. I mean, like, this guy's very good. Oh, but he's injury prone. But he's very good. But he's injury prone. But 18 finishing. But is finishing a real attribute? Is finishing a real attribute? That's what we have to really ask ourselves. He would sign for me. I quite like him as an inside forward on support. Like, I like the traits he's got as well. Although, how can he like to go around the goalie and try first-time shots? Those two things don't work together. What's the injury history? You know what? That's a valid point. His most serious injuries have been flu and pulled ankle ligaments, but the flu kept him out for as long. That's actually not that bad. I do quite like him. Is he better than Latifi? Yes. I should probably buy him. I'm going to buy him. I'm going to buy him. I'm going to buy him. Apparently I could have got that for cheaper, but there you go. He's interested in signing. Only wants to be a breakthrough prospect. Interesting. He does want these risers that he's definitely going to hit. Can I just give you 10 grand up front, mate? Can we just make this easy on everyone? There you go. That is a fair deal. I think he would be quite a good use of 6 million. He could be like our first actual good South American talent we sign. How does he compare with Kim? He is very, very good. The more I look at him, the more I realise he's actually a step above what I've already got. If I signed him, Kim probably moves down to the bench. And then Savino's out. Oh, I'll tell you what, I really like our team. Cabrera is South American. I mean, he was Honduran. I like him. I like Antunes. I am a fan. I don't need to keep any of these guys on, do I? Like, it says they're showing promise, but they're just not. It's just not true. I'm sorry. Al Hassan is leaving, chat. I'm sorry. Al Hassan will be leaving at the end of the year. It upsets me too. Also, contracts for staff. Bloody hell. Sort these out, Jack. Does anyone else find, like, the staff contract negotiations in Football Manager the least enjoyable bit of the entire game? Maybe it's just me. Jack, how's Nduso doing? I don't think he's in this save game, sadly. Like, because I feel like once you have your staff sorted, like, you don't really change them. It's just a bit monotonous. I mean, this guy's good, isn't he? I mean, he's not going to want to join me, but he's good. He's 17. Okay, mate. Who does he have a polygon like? Who has a polygon like that? He reminds me of a young Kai Havertz. That's what Kai Havertz's polygon used to look like. The only reason I have a director of football is for staff contracts. Good reason to have one. I guess Suazo's polygon was kind of similar. That's a valid point, chat. Christian Wink is retiring as a goalie coach. That's fine. You offer the director of football, only the director of football role. Hold. Has chat just made a fantastic spot there? Because my director of football is also my head of youth development, and that is very, very important. Oh, wait, no. I forgot. I changed it. I forgot we signed Johnny Vega 3 years ago. This is exactly what I mean about the staff. I forget when I've signed new staff. Who's unavailable? Dragic. Why are you always injured, son? Is it time to do our yearly beg for the good players who don't want to play for me to play for me? Oh, Wooster needs to be in the team. Call him up. Angel. Please represent Gibraltar. You're a dick. So for people new around here, we are Gibraltar Manager. I have all these players who are definitely good enough to be my goalie, but none of them want to be my goalie. Lopez should be dropped. Absolutely not. Sean Hardwick should be called up. Who is this? He's fine. He's not that good. Blimey, let's not big him up too much. Salmon has actually declined quite a bit, but at least now he's signed for Europa. And so's Uribe. I'm keeping those guys in. I trust them. They're my boys. Every international manager has their favourites. They're mine. What's the goal of this save game? We want to win a Champions League with a club from Gibraltar before the end of my 25th season. Wait, did I accidentally leave Groves out the international team? That is an error. That is an error. Chat, next international break, you better all fucking remind me of that. I feel like the national team management stuff in FM needs loads of quality of life improvements. Like, it's too easy to lose track of players you've had to remove due to injury one break and then making sure they're back in the next. I don't even think that's me being a grandpa either. I do genuinely think it could be a lot better. Maybe it is me being a grandpa, but I'm going to say it's not. Evening stream sound. Let me cancel my meal out with my wife. Correct decision, Crewy. Appreciate the love. If you're missing the stream to go out for a meal with your wife, like, that is woke. Look at this. More TV money. Gibraltar received 4.68 million from the coefficient ranking pool. I didn't even know this was a thing. It's based on the 10-year coefficient table. Where are we in the 10-year coefficient table? It sounds very serious, doesn't it? The 10-year. Where are we? Right, we're in 59th. But there's a lot of years here where we weren't scoring in the coefficient. So for the next 3 years, we're going to have to pump that up. That's going to be fun. If that can add me, let's just say 15 points a year, so that'd be 45 on. Does anyone know how much Brighton are getting in 34th? Because I want their money. Did I see that Aiden Evans was on the bench last night for United? I did, yeah. He's been playing a lot for them in the league, to be fair. I say a lot. He's made some appearances for them in the league. We won't exaggerate it. Pedro Antunes! We're signing him, chat. I like that signing a lot. I like that signing a lot. That is a PogChamp signing, as I believe the kids would say. We've actually got a few more new players joining us as well, haven't we? Was Celtic the biggest underachievers? I didn't spot that earlier. That is shade being thrown. Are we still trying to sign Jang? I've kind of given up for now. I don't think I'm going to be able to sign him for a little bit. Chat, when's the transfer window open? The 9th. The transfer window opens the day we're playing France. Is it going to be controversial if, as we're getting ready to play France, I'm on the phone trying to get deals done? I don't know why I've done this, but I'm going to be on the phone. As if you guys don't know what a phone is. Did you know a phone is? You hold it like this to your head and you talk into it. Right. What do we do? I'll tell you what we do first. We need to get to the day the window opens because I've got some good signings lined up that I actually think make us better. And logo happy to stay. Well, that's good, isn't it? What do I do with a logo? He's good, but he's not great. He's the kind of player be a dream to loan to a club in Gibraltar. Kalinovsky face when? Add a day, chat. Every time someone asks, we add a day. It's the rules. Hey, Marcus, dude. Thank you for the super chat. Come on, you Spurs. Thanks for all the content. That's to me, right? Oh, yeah. Thanks for all the content, Jack. I thought you were just thanking Spurs for the content. Which, to be fair, even I was enjoying watching the Spurs celebrations yesterday. I mean, I can't wait for Ange to get sacked. Probably tomorrow. Now, you know what? They'll give him till Sunday. Oh, Finley sure redeems 100. I was literally about to drink there, Finley. You read my mind. Chat, new record high in the world rankings. 160th. Get in there. So I've turned into things. Johnny Jenkins, is this Gibraltar have what it takes to cause a shock? Johnny, mate, what have I told you about talking shit? You're going to get banged, son. Did you not learn from Jamie Vardy? Chat shit, get banged. Why are you saying we can shock France? Right, the window's now open. Right, now we need to try and loan out players. Like, Monday here needs a loan to anyone in Gibraltar. I mean, so many of my players need loans to anyone in Gibraltar. We have got a lot of players here with contracts expiring. To be fair, a lot of them also have future deals sorted. I don't think I'm going to be able to loan any of these players. I never get bids on them. I want it to be different this year, chat. 1 year we'll loan out players and they'll all get bids and everyone will stand up and clap. Hulak could absolutely tear it up for a team in Gibraltar. Look at the signings. Look at the signings. So people who missed these, Pedro Antunes, we've just signed him today. He looks quality on the wing. But there's other good players there. Alexander Doyle. He's out injured. He didn't have that injury when I agreed to sign him. But we've got any Aussies in the chat. I think I'm training him to play centre-back. I think I'm training him to play centre-back. He's probably fulfilled his potential, so it'll dent his overall ability, but I think he's good. Koss, left back. Koss is another very, very good player. Big fan of Koss. Does need to learn to defend a bit better. And then who's Sosa? I think I signed him because he was in the next gen list. Let's be honest. Are you a real Football Manager player unless you've signed someone in the next gen list and then they turn out to be crap? Oh yeah, let's send all the signings on intensive language courses. All right, we're training him to play as an inside forward on the left side. That's the plan. Then focus on final third. I really like the look of this guy. I think he's very good. I don't know why I'm whispering. Will everyone else in Gibraltar going pro be the turning point for sending out players alone? I hope so, Azza, but I don't know. What's Dr. Benji up to? He put out a tweet this week saying he'll be back for FM26. I think he's just chilling. I think he's just bored with the current version of Football Manager. All right. Liverpool make NDIA bids. Good news, everyone. The transfer window's open. I'm getting bids. It's not loans. Have other teams updated their budgets now? Oh, chat. Magpies are now up to £28,000. Man 62 have got... Look at this. What are the non-European teams going to look like here? Mons Calpe's previous budget was £2,000. Then I've got £13,000. Oh, chat. I mean, watch them sign absolute shite. But their wage budgets have gone from like less than £2,000 a week to now 14, 16,000, 12,000. That's ours. That one's a bit different to the others. I'll admit it. Basically, every team in Gibraltar has about £10,000 in excess wage budget. We're chilling. Assuming FM26 in November, I'm hoping it sooner than that, Marcus. But yeah, Apex and Journey Manager I plan to be my final saves. Tell you what, watch them all lose in the European competitions in the first round anyway. Does this now mean they'll loan my players, do we reckon? Like Thomas Anderson, I love. He'd be like if I can get him first team football at one of the other teams in Gibraltar. It would be so good. It would be so good. Europe should fear us. You're damn right, chap. Like Dragos is wanted. I want to loan him out. I want to loan him out to a team in Gibraltar. Paddy, dude, thank you for the 15. An evening stream, you're damn right. Do I have Viduka on the soundboard? Because you did a WTS Viduka. You deserve it. It just sounds good, doesn't it? Makes me feel at peace with the world. Up the pissing Mark Viduka. How many players have I got in my youth team? There are a few players leaving here, to be fair. 73. That's still a lot, isn't it? That is still a lot. Are we going to have an FM in the future stream after we win the Champo? I don't know, Gildy. Probably not with this save game. I don't think. We'll see. I'm failing FFP. Oh, it's fine. PSR doesn't matter anyway, does it? Loss for the period, 4.28 million. Current, I've made 43 million profit. Where are they getting the projected loss from? So you're allowed to make a loss of 5 million. Where are can the board get a new accountant? We've literally made 43 million. We're not failing financial fair play. The forecasting's bad, is the answer there. You don't need to worry, chat. Lucas, you're good, mate. He might want to loan. I don't want to loan him. Imagine if you got banned from the Champo. That would be quite funny. I mean, I'd be upset, but it would be quite funny. Where's the new boys? Are the new boys here and I'm blind? Did they get put in the youth teams because the game's stupid? I did sign some players, right? Pedro, oh yeah, Pedro, senior team. Welcome, friend. Doyle's already there too. Do we replace Llewellyn with Doyle? I think we have to. I think the Llewellyn era. The thing is, I quite like Doyle as a centre-back, but he has no concept of centre-back right now. But once he learns it, he'll be a quality centre-back. I think we play Doyle. There's no F, Marcus. That is your internet. For once. For once, chat, someone wrote F in the chat and it wasn't my internet. I know, I can't believe it either. I think this is the team. I mean, that's a strong team on paper. I really want to sign Jang, but I know he doesn't want to sign for me. He's very good. I kind of thought he'd change his mind and sign for us eventually, and it's not worked. Elijah Lane. He's quite a good defensive mid. I can't afford him, but he is a good defensive mid. I feel like Antunes here is actually quality. Even the bench is good. Even the bench is like full of like these young players with a lot of potential. I'm getting far too complacent. I'm just sat here admiring it. Do you ever have this moment? I'm guilty of this in Minecraft, chat. This is a bit of a niche thing, I think. Like, sometimes I'll build something in Minecraft, and I'll build it in like 20 minutes, but then I'll spend 40 minutes admiring it. Does anyone else do that? I'm guilty of really reveling in stuff I'm proud of instead of doing more of it. And I feel like that's me with this team right now. So I'm thinking, chat, if I want to play the alt formation this year, the plan is bam, bam. How am I doing it? I forgot what the plan was. I think I have... Do I train Valencia to play back? Or do I train Antunes to play left mid? Oh, I don't really want to train him to play left mid. I mean, that there would work if Valencia could play DM. Or I train Valencia to play left mid. That might be the better play. Do I think he'll ever hit his potential given he's 20? Who are we talking about? Oh, Antunes. Yeah, players can hit their potential when they're 20 easily and credit bad. Also, his star ratings are just wrong. Do I want to train this guy to play another position? Part of me wants to stubbornly just always play this shape next year. Not overthink it, not tinker. Just stick with what we know. Stick to the status quo. That's what I learned watching High School Musical as a kid. It's a good team. It's a good team. I should go through every position and evaluate. That's what I should do right now. Right, goalies, chat. Goalies are fine. Got a great first choice. Eskic is a great second choice. He's got a new contract that kicks in at the end of the year. NDIA is beautiful. Newdale is fine. Like, third choice goalies, homegrown in nation. He doesn't even need a new contract right now. The Minecraft thing is called the IKEA effect. I would hope a psychologist would have, like, coined a term for it, really. Like, Monday, I really tried to give him a load of game time in the second half of the year. He hasn't improved with it. He might have mad potential. He's not finding it with me. It is like when you build IKEA furniture, to be fair. Check your squad player. It lets you see your stars, I think. I'd rather do it this way, to be honest. I hate the squad planner's a shit feature. I'm sorry. If you're the person at Sports Interactive who worked on that feature, like, I can see what you were trying to do. It's not very good. Like, it needs a lot of improvements. Right, Jabang's getting demoted because we've now got Koss. Now, Koss, chat, could play left mid in the Rat Buster. The thing is, right, the squad planner is not awful. Like, there's just lots of stuff I'd improve with it personally. The biggest issue I have is I just think the old squad depth screen was better. Did anyone else just think this was a better way of doing the same stuff? Like, don't get me wrong, the way the names are cut off and whatever is not ideal. But in terms of, like, planning out starting 11s, I just did it like this. Like, maybe I'm weird, because this definitely isn't as usable. But it's just the way that I would rather do stuff. I think my biggest issue is that the squad planner takes so long to sort when I play through the game at the rate at which I play through it. Like, there's just not a massive benefit to it. The fact that Koss can play left mid, I think he would be my left mid if I played the Rat Buster in a game. Like, he's actually quite good as a wide midfielder. He's only 20 as well. I've got to give him game time this year. The math isn't math in here, Jack. Being bad back and forgetfulness do not equal young enough to have been a child when High School Musical came out. They are, damn it. Have I got too many centre-backs? I realise I basically do what the squad planner does through this screen, and I just think I just prefer it for it. I'm just an old man. Like, I'm not being funny. If the squad planner was laid out like this, with like the tactics thing on the left, and you could like you had like attack it, like every position layered at the top. You know, like when you know on this screen here, chat, you have all the positions, and then the list of players. Would the squad planner not be better if it was like a list of all the positions that exist in Football Manager at the top, and then it's this screen here? With every position, you just click on a position, it filters all the players here, and then you rearrange them in a list, like with the starting 11 to the side. And like maybe you can toggle on and on like positions, so that you could like you could click left back and right back at the top, and it'd show both sets of positions. I don't know. I just feel like the current way that the squad planner works isn't how I would do it, I guess is my issue. Like, this looks so different to so many other bits in the game. Do you know what I mean? And also, I love the fact that I asked my assistant to sort it, and he puts Walter Villa, who's not in the team anymore, in the team. Like, why? Someone explain. I don't understand. It's like, player not at the club. Oh, well, he should be in goal. Are you printing to web page and importing? Because I too do that. No, I don't even do that. I've never really used the export or import stuff. I feel like there's certain things in Football Manager you can just do quicker without needing to do a whole process. Right. Centre-back wise, is that adequate depth? I've lost Cabrera this year. Are Devin Bath and Williams good enough to be my backup centre-backs? I think they are. Are they good enough? I guess the question is Marchessan. I'd be tempted to sell Marchessan and get a new centre-back. The idea of the squad plan works if transfers in FM were more realistic. Teams plan in real life and have to plan out the next few years by signing a couple of players per window. But in FM, you can rebuild a whole window. In one window. See, that is kind of true, but I also just think you can like plan the positions you want to replace in your head and compartmentalize it. I think, to be honest, I take for granted the fact that I've spent so long playing Football Manager in my lifetime that like there's certain aspects of the game I can just do in my head. And I think a lot of experienced FM players can do this. It's weird, like going and playing MFL recently. I talked to people who've never played Football Manager but play MFL, and they are talking about how they have to plan out their squads for hours using spreadsheets and stuff. Whereas I feel like I can look at a list of 100 players and pretty quickly just kind of sort it. Klaus Mousen, dude, how are you doing? Thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate it. There's been loads of people sub today. I don't know if that's because I'm streaming later, so there's people who don't always get to catch the stream live, watching it live now, but regardless, I just appreciate you guys being here. I think if we sell Marchessan, I can then get in a new centre-back who's a bit quicker, because Bath and Williams are slow, and Marchessan... I mean, Marchessan's not slow, but he's not good enough in the air. It's not even that, really. I just think at 24, I'd be better off getting in a young player and he's not homegrown. It's after work hours. All the people with jobs who can afford to sub are here. Damn, the shade. Chat, are you going to take that from one of the mods? Go for him, chat. I'm not responsible if he murders you with the sword and you get timed out and banned. But I'd fight your corner, chat. Defensive mid-depth is good this year. I mean, to be honest, I like our depth in the rest of the team. How much did Silla improve this year? I really tried to fast-track Silla into the team. That's not enough. It's not enough progress for me to justify continuing that experiment. What can the chat's going? Wow, more after work, after hour streams then. True. What's going to be kicking me out? It's going to be making me eat food and then lock me in my room and tell me I have to stream. Okay, left wingers. I think that's adequate depth. Is there a world where I get rid of Latifi? Because you've got Antunes, who's not showing up in the list. I've got Antunes, who can play on the left. I've got Kim, who I like and want to give minutes to. And Don could cover in an emergency. And Kos could also... I don't need Latifi. He is one of the 10 homegrown players currently at the team, but I've got 2 more players getting homegrown, so I could get rid of 4 homegrown players this window. I mean, it's true. Latifi can play like the deeper left mid role, but so can Kos if I need him to. And Kos is 20. I didn't trust Latifi enough this year to play that deeper left mid position. Like, I'm more inclined to play Tunkara there. I think I'm going to sell him, chat. I think it might be time to go. See if we can get any bids. What about one stream a week after 6 p.m? Never say never. I'll be honest, chat. One of the reasons I don't stream later when I stream during the week is often because I'm trying to avoid football. Like, it's very difficult to find days of the week that are free when there's not football. But like when we're in the off season, it does become easier. Right mids. Am I sleeping on Savino? Like, is he better than NDIA? Not as good in the air, but quicker. They're both just kind of different degrees of mid. I might sell NDIA this window. He's not improved. He's been here 4 years and that's the development. He's never been the dependable goal scorer I thought he could be. Who'd get more than a goal a game all the time. I think we look to sell him. Sunday evening stream, absolutely not. The IndyCar's on Sunday evening. And just in general chat, I am human. I do like to have just weekends to decompress and chill. There's the Monaco Grand Prix, there's the Liverpool Trophy Lift, there's the Indy 500. I think it's it's easy to think, oh, you stream, you can just work whenever. Like, there is a very important aspect of like a work-life balance, especially when we're in a cycle of FM where there's no new game and I don't need to overwork myself and kind of sacrifice my happiness for the sake of making a bit more money. Weekends off are good. He means watch sports. I don't see much of him during his decompression time. Fake news, chat. Fake news. Wok watches the F1 with me all the time, chat. But I think she only watches it because she thinks Yuki Tsunoda's good looking. Which, I don't know, I've got a questionable taste, really, innit? That's a bit... makes you... I do wonder... Like, the posters on her bedroom wall when I first started dating her probably should have been the red flag. And the Yuki Tsunoda scented candles. Jack should think about... sorry. Jack should think about not upsetting me when he's putting out his full shrift team against me on MFL. I did actually rotate, Gildy, I'll be honest. I did rotate, I swear. Okay, everyone, it's a big moment. Because Wooster's back. Woo! And we're playing France in Euro qualifiers. Part of me says I should rotate my team here. I should play a B team because we've got the Faroe Islands, which is a much more winnable game afterwards. And my entire back four are one yellow card away from a suspension. But then I just think, why not believe that the little guy can win? Why not believe that we can take the game to France? Why not believe that France can go down today? They're going to come to Gibraltar, a Gibraltar team that, just as a reminder, unbeaten, everyone. Look at that, unbeaten through 2 games. I believe. Call us fish and chips because we're going to get battered. That's the spirit, chat. Chat believes. Oh. There's a prediction live on Twitch. You know what? I'm going to let the prediction go through. We'll let the prediction happen. How are you doing anyway, chat? Are we good? Has anyone got any good plans for the weekend? I just had a great message from someone in a DM chat. Good day, sir. I've always been a big avid fan of your work here on X and on YouTube. Just got a new system years after I played FM23. Please, I need your help to download FM24. I'm gonna reply to them here. It's on Steam. I think they're asking me how to pirate Football Manager in my DMs. It's on Steam. It was free on Epic Games a year ago. Chat have got their plans for the week. Lilo and Stitch plus Nando's. Is the Lilo and Stitch movie out now? I might have to go watch that. What? Can we go watch the Lilo and Stitch movie? Do you know? We might have to. Hissy Fit, mate. 5 gifted. That is very, very generous of you. Chat, if you got gifted a sub, say a big old thank you. We love that. Say a big old thanks. If you got gifted a sub, Hissy Fit, thank you. That's very, very kind of you, mate. Go to the MotoGP in Silverstone on Saturday, then go into Liverpool for the trophy lift, mate. You're living the dream. Sunday, chat. I'm going out in the morning with Wok. Then I'm sitting down for the Monaco Grand Prix. I'm going to have the Monaco Grand Prix on one screen, Liverpool screen on the other. Then there's the trophy lifts happening. Indy 500 comes on the other screen. Just a quick hello as I'm miles behind. Love you. Back to the VODs. Thank you, Hissy Fit. Enjoy the VOD binge. Right. Does anyone actually believe we can win? I've not seen the prediction. What are the odds saying, chat? Not so fun fact, FM is not available for sale at Brazil. That is because of Brazilian laws. Blame Pele for it. Pele, did you know, chat? Pele is the reason that Football Manager can't be sold in Brazil. Basically, Pele won a lawsuit in Brazil decades ago regarding his owning his own image rights. And in Brazil, players own the rights to their own image. So if you want to add a player into Football Manager and sell the game in Brazil, you have to negotiate with every footballer in Brazil to put them in Football Manager and pay them a fee if they ask for one. Which, for obvious reasons, you can't do. So they don't negotiate with the players on an individual basis, add the players in, and then just don't sell it in Brazil. So yeah, it's Pele's fault. There you go. I don't know if people in Brazil realise that's the reason why Football Manager's not sold there, but that is the unfortunate reason. 4% of chat believe in me. Any more percent of chat believe in us now? We've lasted 16 minutes there. New PB. Right, get it away. That'll do. I mean, if we win this, it's the greatest upset ever. They've got Yoro, they've got Camavinga, they've got these blokes that I recognise. We've got Wooster and Dutch Oven. They might have Zaire Emery, we've got a Dutch Oven. If he'd scored then, that would have been very unfortunate timing. Fossey, thank you for the prime, mate. 34 months. Tua! Great save. Is that the girl? Tua? Spit on that. No, let's not go there. She ended up scamming and rug pulling loads of her viewers. Let's not go there. Has Mbappe retired? I don't think so, although he could have done. I think they're probably rotating their team because they're playing against Gibraltar. Why is there so many replays? Clement Berard. Is he good? He's okay. He's okay. He's good. He's okay. He's all right. He's not that great. Oh, VAR save. They're celebrating. It's a goal. It's a goal. Let's not pretend. Certainly, dude. Thank you for the 5 months of the tier 1. Big love to you, mate. He's good, isn't he? He's good. Chat, I need love. I need love. I need your positivity. I need affection. What was the Lonely Island song that used to exist? Was it We need love, not meaningless sex? You have a round butt. We're not impressed. I can't remember the words. It was something like that. That's not a pen. Get up. Get up. It's not a pen. Dutch Oven did not foul him in the penalty area. Why am I watching this? I can see from here it's not a penalty. Right, encourage the lads. They're doing well. Come on. I believe in us. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm stupid. I mean, it's only 1-0 after half an hour. It does make you think. Oh, imagine. Imagine. That's probably our one highlight of the game. Man, I'd hate to be a ball boy behind the goal. Yeah, both goals, I'll be honest. There's a big empty space behind the goals. If you're a ball boy, you're running a lot, aren't you? You're running into the void. You're actually running into like a Silent Hill level if you have to go into the distance. Can we discuss Football Manager's graphics? I know they're moving to a new engine, right? But how the fuck in 2023 are we in a world where you've got tree sprites, which are just two sprites, like, adjoined, trees that float, and there is no skybox, and the fog doesn't apply to the trees? Like, how is that allowed to exist in a video game? Like, if this wasn't Football Manager, it would get memed on. Like, our games and all the subreddits around gaming would be dunking on these graphics for a game published by Sega. They have just scored. Let me enjoy my rant about my trees. I mean, what's going on behind the... Like, what? Do they just forget to build anything there? What's a sprite? It's a 2D texture. Sometimes from a texture sheet. But nowadays, just a file. In older games, it'd be on a texture sheet. I realise I'm just adding more words that probably are confusing. Basically, the tree is made up of two images, chat. Well, it's actually one tree. Like, it's a picture of a tree this way, then a picture of a tree intersecting it to give the illusion of 3D-ness. But it doesn't really work as an illusion. Anyway, I'm ranting about trees. Fitzgerald's on the attack. Imagine Imagine. Dutch Oven scores! Come on! If you have a partner at home, in his honour, do the deed tonight. No, not sex. Give him a Dutch oven. If you don't know what that is, maybe don't Google it. It's not as hot as you think it is. Come on! We're back. I think he's playing amateur football. Is he playing amateur football in the Netherlands at the moment? Yeah, he just plays amateur football in the Netherlands and then flies to Gibraltar on the weekend. We're so back. Reports of our death greatly exaggerated. Why are they on the attack immediately? I mean, we are keeping this semi-competitive. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not good. And we're probably going to lose by a few more. But, like, we're trying. You know what I mean? We're trying out here. We're out here grinding. Cliff's on a booking and not playing well. I'm bringing in Lopez. I don't like this. How has that gone in? Chat, I need a goalie. I need a goalie. Someone get me a goalie who can... Oh, it's so annoying. If you think Dutch Oven is bad, then don't look up Blue Waffle. Chat, can we delete that message? If you don't know what Blue Waffle is, you probably weren't born in the same era as me. Don't Google it. Mostly because you're asking people to look up genitalia. I feel like that, you know, a Dutch oven is one thing. We're talking about farting under some sheets. But let's not encourage people to search infected genitalia pictures. I feel like there's a clear difference in the line there. And okay, if the line isn't clear, I'll draw the line for you, chat. I mean, they're quite good. We're getting FM'd, chat. Can I claim that I'm getting FM'd? Oh, it's been disallowed. There's still hope. It's only 3-1. It's only 3-1. If I had a goalie with Addons, we'd be winning. North Bank Matt, dude, appreciate the prime. Thank you for the 2 months. Chat, you guys have gone wild with the subs today. I do really, really appreciate the support. Hopefully, if you're someone who's only catching the stream this evening, you've been able to watch the VODs in the past, or if you just stumbled in for the first time, welcome. Don't always stream this late. In fact, I don't usually stream this late, but I appreciate you being here. I mean, I'm quite happy with that as a performance. Am I kidding myself? Robert Turner. Dude, how are we doing? How are we doing, mate? Thank you for the 2 months. This evening's stream is new. It is indeed. I mean, look, all I'm saying is we did draw against Ireland. Could we fight for 3rd place? Who did Austria just lose to? Wow, Austria lost to Ireland and we drew against Ireland. So then we'll beat Austria, right? That's how it works. God, I wish I could rest my players before the game against the Faroe Islands. Of course, resting players on international duty. Not a thing in Football Manager. Because why would an international manager ever want to rest their players? All right, we're heading to the Faroe Islands next. Now, this one's more winnable. I'm going to say it. This one is more winnable. What is their ranking in the world? 170th. Chat, they're behind us. This is our game to win. This is the banker. It's the one that it can't fail. Or whatever it was that Gary Neville said in that clip. We all know the one I'm referencing. Oh, God, I mean, has to deal with mentoring stuff. Just get rid of the groups. The Adidas Golden Ball for under-20s. This guy led the way. I'll scout him. He doesn't look great. Didi and Keng. That's a fun name, isn't it? He's just playing in Cameroon. He's about to turn 19. He's not that good. I'll scout him anyway. Who's managing England now? I believe it's Mike Bassett. Who is managing England now? Oh, offers for Latifi. Yeah, they can all have him for that. He's gone, chat. Thanks for the memories, Latifi, but it's time to go. I've almost got rid of the need to scroll on the squad screen. I consider that progress. Nux, thank you for the Prime, mate. 8 months of it. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Tutoring went from the most OP to most forgettable thing in FM. Agreed. I had a revelation the other day, chat. England manager's Eddie Howe, by the way. Right. And maybe there's a reason this isn't how it works. But you know in Football Manager, when a player is upset that their teammate's been sold, right? We've all had that, right? You sell a player and then the players will kick off. Surely in real life, the players would come to the manager before the sale goes through and be like, hey, I hear that we might be letting so-and-so go. I'm worried about this sale. Like, you shouldn't get fucked by it after the players left. Because in real life, like, there would be a conversation to be had before the players left, and then that would let you do something about it. Or am I missing something? Like, I was just thinking about it the other day. I was thinking, like, logically. Like, why would surely the player could raise the concern before the player leaves, and that would make that aspect of Football Manager less aggravating. Because at least then you know, oh, if I sell this player, everyone's going to be unhappy. Like, at least that you have that decision to be made. Also, no one is loaning any of the players I loaned out. Right, we're taking on the Faroe Islands. There's actually a few tired players there, which I don't love. We'll bring in Faye, a ball-playing defender. Hi, chat. Do you think they'll add any new nations to the next FM where you can play in their leagues without having to use mods? I would love there to be a few North African countries. I'd love North African countries, because there's just having just South Africa in Africa just is a bit shit, and it's been like that for 20 years. I'm kind of shocked they've not done any of the Middle Eastern leagues either. Like, as much as there is a whole ethical and moral dilemma to be had around some of the oil nations, and that's not a conversation that I think we need to have on stream right now. I feel like it's somewhat inevitable that they will be added to FM at some point. But at the same time, with like the mod ability that FM has, if you're like, Jack, they can add new leagues to FM, but they remove the ability to mod databases. Not that this is an option that needs to be had, just to be clear. I'm just saying hypothetically. If you were like, Jack, they can add more leagues, but there's no custom database modding, or you can just have the mods that we currently have to add leagues yourself. Obviously, I'd always go with that second one. Can you imagine Egypt? No. I feel like Morocco and Egypt. Like, Morocco went on their crazy World Cup run. Like, I know a lot of the players aren't based out in the Morocco Football League, but, like, Morocco's a crazy footballing nation. And, like, traditionally have done quite well in the African Champions League. Same with, like, countries, well, like Egypt, historically. Who's the one team from the Democratic Republic of Congo who are always really good? Is it TP something, or if I think it begins with an M? They could pick up African licenses for such little outlay. I think the big issue with African football is more the researching. Because the thing is, like, to add a nation playable in Football Manager, it's not really just about researching the leagues. You have actually got to generate enough players that are researched correctly to kind of make it playable. Like, whilst you might only have like a 20-team league with, say, 50 players on each team, like, that's not enough players on its own. Like, you need thousands more players from around the country. And I guess it probably also comes down to Football Manager look at, hey, where is our game being bought? Which are the most popular databases being downloaded, like that add nations? They will look at stuff like that. And that probably also informs the leagues that they add. Hi, Jack. Where would I say George DT would be in an English league system? Off the top of my head, I have no clue, mate. Because the issue is with like a team like Gibraltar Zim, who are dominant in Malaysia, like they have like a handful of foreign players that are just comfortably ahead of the rest of their squad. Like their best players are probably like championship quality. Oh, Andre the Giant, welcome. But if you ask me how would their squad actually do, like I couldn't even guess. Have I ever managed in Greece? I haven't. In the Journeyman save that we're doing, Greece is one of a handful of European nations I've got. With the Journeyman, I basically worked out that to get to the Premier League, I need to have a few jumping on spots in Europe. So I tried to pick some interesting leagues to manage in Europe. It's like the routes in I have are Turkey and Greece. But that could involve like going via Iran, Turkmenistan, and kind of that way, or going south via Saudi Arabia and Egypt, and then up to Greece. And then I've got Italy and Germany loaded as well as England. I kind of tried to, with the Journey Manager side game, I had to basically try and anticipate what leagues I might want to manage in that kind of geographically worked out for the save game, and I thought would be fun to manage in. Please go to Pakistan. I don't have Pakistan loaded, so that won't be happening. You said in the YouTube episode you have Saudi loaded. Is that a custom database? Yeah, I'm having to use a load of custom databases. Like Bangladesh isn't in like the base game of Football Manager. Oh my word. Are we good? I'll praise the players. Good job, everyone. I'll just chat with chat, and they're just beating the Faroe Islands. Kazakhstan might be a good idea. I don't have Kazakhstan loaded, but when I was looking into Kazakhstan, like, unless you get one of the top jobs, which I wouldn't get, it's going to be very hard to make any progress there. The Faroe Islands are just really bad. They're only 8 places behind me in the world rankings. Hi, Jack. Managing in the J League 3 right now. Had a takeover saying 24 million available if successful. How viable are these types of takeovers? Do you mean, like, what's the likelihood of it happening? I'd say, like, 25%. If I was going to pull a number out of my ass of tycoon takeovers where I've seen that stuff that then actually go through, like, 25 to 30%. What's my favourite part of a save? I don't really have a... This might sound stupid. I kind of just enjoy the whole experience of FM. I like developing teams. I like youngsters improving. I'd say one aspect of the game I've kind of not fallen out of love with, but it's just been the same for too long, is just how the tactics work in the game. I don't know if anyone else feels the same. Like, I remember when player roles were added, and then I remember when they got rid of the sliders. That was a big controversy at the time. Can anyone remember the sliders? There was like a whole shit show around the fact they got rid of the sliders for tactics. But like, whilst that has been the odd new role added here and there, like the tactical side of things is just a bit. I feel like I've tried everything I can within the confines of the current system over the last like 10 years. I don't think it helps as well that this version of FM, obviously, we've been playing for 18 months. On the same match engine, so it's a bit like the match engine hasn't changed, so like you kind of know what does and doesn't work. Here's a question, Jack. If you put all your Park to Rome series, who would have the best team if you put them against each other? Oh, it's tricky because with newer Park to Prems, we kind of have the new ending, don't we? Where when the first Champions League final I make it to, win or lose, that's the end of the save game. Whereas in older Park to Prems, it used to be that I'd build up a dynasty. I think Towlaw is probably the best, and I don't think it's that close. Have I been to Guernsey? I've been to Guernsey, but not to the football team. Can someone catch me up on the Team Penske drama? Oh, chat. Oh, do we discuss IndyCar T? I'm trying to remember what the name of the part is. Is it the attenuator that they were caught modifying? For people who don't follow IndyCar but are F1 fans, imagine if every F1 team was given a mandated part that you have to have the same on your car no matter what. And then a team that is owned by the same people that run F1, it transpires, have been illegally modifying a part that is stock and has to be the same. And they won the Indy 500 last year, and they go back and look at last year's car and discover that the illegal mod was also on that car, which was on... My internet died. Are we back? YouTube, let me know when we're back. Let me know when we're back. Team Penske took the stream down. Twitch is still reconnecting. Team Penske took the stream down, chat. Hey, Lewis, I appreciate the kind words. I hope the moving and decorating... I hope it is going smoothly. I hope it continues to go smoothly. We've reconnected to Twitch. Twitch, we're back. Sorry to the evening viewers. The internet's not good in the Faroe Islands. The stream does occasionally go down, and I don't know why. I think Team Penske took down the stream. Chat, where did I get to in the explainer there before the internet went down? Essentially, a team that is owned by the same ownership group that have a share in IndyCar were caught modifying a stock part for this year's Indy race. And people went back and looked at old images and photos, and it turns out this illegal modification they've done to a stock part, it sits at the rear of the car. They've actually been doing it for longer than just this year. And in fact, last year's Indy 500 winning car that's on display in a museum is on display with the illegal mod still present on the car. They never swapped it. I think is it the attenuator actuator? I'm not going to pretend to know the part because like I said, I'm not a massive IndyCar watcher. I enjoy watching it, but I don't engross myself in it, and I'm not going to pretend that I have been watching it for decades. But basically, they fired all their senior memberships who knew about this cheating stuff. Their drivers, I think, are starting at the back of the grid on Sunday, who qualified. I think they were also caught trying to fix it, chat. Their car got, caught out. Then it went in for scrutineering, and they took an axle grinder to it to try and, hide the sealing that they'd done, where they'd, sealed a part. It's quite funny. So it's quite a big deal in IndyCar, because you've got this team that Penske are very well established in IndyCar. They're one of the big teams, and they've basically been cheating for over a year. Now, it's unknown how many of the races they were using this illegal modified part in. There's a stock part that all the teams are meant to have the same. But it backdates a long time, and loads of really senior people have been fired. Because of how Indy 500 works, they did qualifying last weekend, and the race is this Sunday. So it's dominating all the discussion. But no one really knows what they're going to do about last year's win. Do they null and void it? I don't think they will now. It's a bit unfair on the drivers and stuff who obviously don't know that this stuff's been changed. But yeah, I'm sure heads are going to roll at heads have rolled at Penske. So they're trying to rebuild their senior team of their IndyCar team this week. What happened in the other games? Ireland beat Luxembourg. Austria, chat, we're in third. We're in second. Who's the team I've not played yet? Austria. If we beat Austria, do we start to believe? What is IndyCar? Oh, I'm about to say a controversial statement. IndyCar is the best open wheel racing series for racing on planet Earth. Sorry, F1 fans. I'm an F1 fan, so I'm kind of slighting myself there. IndyCar's racing is really good. It's not been as good this year. It's not been as competitive this year, but it could still get a bit spicy. But the actual racing's a lot better. Very nice of YouTube to notify me about the stream. Oh, wait, it didn't. Follow me on X. And if you're on the Discord server, there's a role that you can sign up for stream notifications. It's very good. For those of you that don't like Elon Musk. Is this guy, like, worth signing? He doesn't want to join me. Never mind. Is he better than the bloke I've signed? Yeah. I see why he's going to Liverpool. Now, there is another... Annoyingly, when it comes to Gibraltar, there is another set of games. Like, we do still have to play everyone, but we kind of have to beat Austria. Does the third place team make it through? Chat, how does it work? Is it just the top two teams? I thought a third place team could get through somehow. There is an overall table here that like has its own sorting, which I guess is because that some 13th place teams make it through. It's all very confusing, isn't it? Oh, it depends on the Nations League. Oh, for fuck's... Yeah, because some of the Nations League teams qualify. My brain hurts. You know what? We'll just win as many games as we can and worry about it later. How does that sound for a plan? Now, one thing I've not done is sort by media description today. Also, chat, I did not make enough over the fact that we're currently second in that group in the Euros. That's massive. Do we think there's going to be any players interested in transfer with the Wonderkid media description? It's never happened before. Could today be the day? I'm not believing. But I want to be shocked. All these promising players. I should probably scout all these. But we want Wonderkids. Hi, Joe. What's your thoughts on the extra pit stop requirement for Monaco? I'll be honest, I totally forgot that's a thing. Obviously, it got announced a while ago, didn't it? I don't know if it's actually going to make the racing any better. It's 2 pit stops, right? Mandatory. Are you allowed... Does a pit and, say, like, a tyre change under a safety car, that counts, right? I assume. Does pitting under a red flag count, changing your tyres? I totally forgot that that's a change this year. I don't know, I was looking for Wonderkid below winger. O comes before I in the alphabet, kids. Alright, let's scout all these promising players. Also, chat, I think my team play an MFL in 20 minutes. I want to see how my bronze boys do. There is a lot of players showing up in this list. This guy, Julio Cesar. I've looked at him before. I know I've looked at him before. I've looked at him before because of the name Julio Cesar. What a goalie he was back in the day. I feel like he doesn't get thrown up enough in the conversation of fun goalies. Chat, I've just twice in a row scrolled 50 players. 38 that time. Let myself down. QPR legend, exactly. That was very weird when he randomly moved to QPR. I don't need the powerful centre-back scouting. Why is the game frozen? Oh, are we okay, Football Manager? Dida was better. Yeah, but did Dida play for QPR? Simple question. Answer's no. Did Julio Cesar concede 3 goals in a Champions League final? No, he didn't. Please continue to listen to my Julio Cesar propaganda chat. These guys are all really, really young with a promising description. Do I want to look through these all myself now? Or do I just... You know what? I feel like I can wait for scout reports to come in. Dida wasn't bench for Rob Green. That is England international Rob Green and Norwich City Hall of Famer Robert Green. Like, let's be real here. Dida never had that kind of competition. I would like to make it clear at this point. I am not a QPR fan. Moved up 7 places in the European club rankings. Go on then. And the Gibraltar Football League's moved up 8 places to 30th. Was that 37th? Oh, chat, we're bigger than League One. We are bigger than League One. Suck it, Torquay. Torquay haven't been in your League One in a long time. Apologies to the people of Torquay. I've gone for you there. Dida's the reason Liverpool won the 2005 Champo. True. Facts. Has my rep improved now? I mean, it is going up steadily. I think our team rep will now increase more quickly because the league rep is going to go up. Because all the other teams now actually have money and actually have wage budget. Chat, are they actually signing people yet? Transfers. There's lots of transfers involving me here, isn't there? There's not been any signings yet. Can the teams in Gibraltar please start to sign players? All these players who get recommended that have no interest in joining me. Oh, did I have it sorted by fee and not date for the transfers? So, apologies. Oh, look at it. It's massive. I've always thought that the FK issue... So I've got a question, right, chat? This is an Azerbaijani team that are amateurs, right? I assume, or semi-pros. How have Mons Calpe scouted a bloke from there? They've signed this guy from Curacao. They signed him last year. You know what? Fair enough. They've got good scouts at Mons Calpe. They've got one bloke in Azerbaijan and one guy in Curacao, apparently. This guy's not bad. He's on £9 a week. That's a bargain. Fair play. They've actually done some great bargain hunting there. An Armenian? Oh, okay, well, that's going to be a recipe for disaster, isn't it, when those two teams play each other? He's not bad. He was released by Cagliari, and they've picked him up. Although, wait, I'm sorting by the wrong date here, aren't I? That's the wrong... I should sort it this way. Oh! Anything interesting? Not really. Did I watch your Eurovision Song Contest? I didn't. Fun fact, I was on the trial alongside Rob Green at Norwich City, from which he got picked up. I was trialling as a keeper also. He was the only goalie picked up on that trial. That's a sad... Is that a fun fact? That's sad. That would deserve to be you, R.A. Venture. That should have been you. I hope every time... I hope... You know when he did the thing where... Rob Green... Was it Rob Green who did the thing where he threw the ball out at his feet and there was someone behind him who scored? I bet you were sat there watching it thinking, oh, I wouldn't have done that. That wouldn't have been me. That's what I would be doing, but maybe that's more a reflection on me. They actually got some good players. Paul Robinson did it. Rob Green definitely did it as well. It was a Norwich goalie who did it. Offers made for Kalinowski. Get those rejected. Absolutely not. Oh, so it's 3 tyre compounds in Monaco. If you're right, chat, I did ask the question and I might have missed someone who answered it. With Monaco this year, with the 3, like with the 2 mandated pit stops, does a pit stop under a tyre change under a red flag count? Cliff Garcia there wanted to leave because he thought he'd win everything. You don't win a Champions League, mate. I'm getting you it. Oh, that does count. I guess it kind of has to count, doesn't it? We managed to increase our stature significantly this year. That sounds good, doesn't it? Latifi's leaving, by the way. Great player. Significantly, that's exciting. 2.5? Not 2.5 yet. That's still good. Season expectations. Oh, they do actually... I mean, I will reach the league stage, so I'm going to say that. Has anyone ever had the board make a good suggestion for this stuff? Like, yeah, we think we should give the scouts more wage. I'm sat there thinking, well, we don't really need more scout wage. We have a scouting team already set up. Then I'll tell them what I want, and then they go, we like our idea better. To be honest, it'd be better spelled elsewhere. Also, there's a lot of reading here, isn't there? With the transfer revenue back into transfer budget, please. They think their proposal is better. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Hey, Mark, you excited for the release of FM26? One moment. Mark! Mark! Corrupt the Killer wants to know if you're excited for the new Football Manager. Yes, Dad? Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, that's really good to hear, Mark. I'll let them know. Thanks, Dad. Mark says he's very excited. Mark says he's very... That's what I can tell. Mark's excited. Look at the money. Look at the money. We love it. Show me the money. Don't know why I'm whispering. Just want to make it a bit seductive. Okay, loads of new contracts being signed. Look at that. Oh! That was actually quite satisfying. I don't know why I've turned into Gary Neville. What game was it about Harry Neville when... Gary Neville. Went for the... Oh! We know the one. Don't know if you missed it. Leafs fired Shanahan. Oh, did they now? Is he going to just go to the Rangers? I think it's more a case of finally, as opposed to, wow, I'm shocked. It was against Barca. It was the Torres goal. I love the fact that I can just make the noise and everyone knows exactly what goal I'm referring to. John Hay. Hey, John. More like, join the club. The report to the Yank Bank's death greatly exaggerated. Also, I can offer him quite a long contract. I can't normally offer players like him contracts that long. Is that a new landmark in the save game? He's 15. He's a child. 700k, or I can approach to sign him. Oh, the compensation's the same regardless. I want Darren Wolfgram. Give me the wolf. Am I right in thinking that we're in the year 2035 at the moment and he won't join me for a year? Yeah, chat, I promise him star player, then when he joins, we change it. Don't worry. It's part of the scam. This guy's got 2-star ability. He's not that good. Also, I'm all for like representation and diversifying how regens look. Can we discuss the fact that 1 in 5 regens in this game look like they've just not had a bath? Like, I don't know, is it like what is it meant to be, a birthmark or something? Like, I have a friend who has a large birthmark on their face, and it doesn't look like that. And I've talked to them about this specific issue, and they just think it's stupid. Wait, did the stream die? Did the stream die? We can't just chat. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? YouTube, are we back? I'll just keep saying we're back until someone says we're back. Never went down. Oh, it never went down on YouTube. Never went down on YouTube. We're back on Twitch now. Hello, Twitch. YouTube didn't go down, apparently. What I was just saying is, I'm all for diversity and representation. Why do half the regens in this game look like they've just come out the mines? Or they're chimney sweeps? Like, I think I'm quite a progressive person. 1 in 5 regens in Football Manager doesn't need to have some kind of, like, skin condition, birthmark. I don't know what it's meant to be. Like, it's just, I don't really get it. I feel like the Football Manager has like different faces that like textures that can be applied to players, and one's probably a clear face, and then there's different like freckles and stuff. But maybe they're all just distributed evenly. I don't know what it is. Like, is it meant to be mud? But I'm pretty sure if I went through the face pack that I use, I won't find players with mud on their face. What's this guy's fairly professional 13 determination? We'll have a bit of that. New gen faces are like Spinder. That's a great reference, Frogman, that I appreciate, and not everyone here will. Those that appreciate that reference, like, they're nodding right now. They know. Can I just say the people who redeem her first after the stream goes down are the scum of the earth? Agreed. They're fake firsters. He's not bad. I wish he was a bit better. Can anyone explain to me why there's the players of the dirt? Like, is it meant to be like a birthmark or something? Like, as the stream was going down, I was just saying, like, I have a friend who has like a large birthmark on their face, and they play Football Manager, and they don't really get it either. Like, I've had this conversation with them, and I think we've just come to the conclusion it's dirt. But I don't get it. Like, who saw that and went, we're adding that to the game this year? Like, there are the occasional freckles, like, but there are actually players that are dirty. Like, I'm a freckly boy, chat. If I'm out in the sun too much, my freckles come out like crazy. Like, what's happened to him? Like, I'm not sure. Like, what? Why? Why does it look like that? Camo? War paint? It looks like a shit fake tan, doesn't it? Right, let's get in Lopez. And he wants to be a squad player. How about Impact sub? He loves it. I definitely wasn't able to offer these kind of players this longer a contract before. Like, that is a new thing. I feel pretty confident in saying this year. How dare you? Mars was very proud of those 3D faces. He made one his Twitter profile pic. Did anyone else ever used to look for... I hope Miles does it for FM26. I think he will. You know what? Miles will do this if the regen faces look good and if the new faces look good. If we see Miles... Chat, should we have a prediction? Will Miles Jacobson update his facial kind of picture, his avatar, profile picture on Football Manager... not on Football Manager, on social media to be his Football Manager avatar ahead of FM26? Will he? Because he didn't do it for the last few years. I think he started to get the memo from people that they look shit. But do we think that Miles will bring back the regen scan of his own face? Also, why are all these players I've scouted wingers? I guess I selected the wingers first. Hell, he'll do it even if they look bad. Well, that is true too. Oh, chat. Did I miss... Chat, I have an MFL game. Should we see it? Oh, chat, the game's already happened. Who wants to watch me get upset? Who wants to watch me get upset at a game of football that's already been played out and I can't control? Big up the MFL. Let's fire it up. I'm ready to be upset here. No spoilerinos if you're an MFL player. Okay, they're playing the formation I thought they were going to play. Their regular defensive mid was out suspended. Hope you lose. Don't be a hater. Okay. So this is in bronze. So just for a bit of context. Oh, chat. I've just gone off. If I go back on it, is it going to show the score? I've seen the score. I failed, chat. I clicked off again. I wasn't watching the game live. We drew 2-2. Oh, I mean, but Jokers drew against the team who were in 11th. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked. I failed there, chat. I bottled it there. Oh, we were 2-0 down and we fought back. Well, I'm proud of the boys. It's a good effort. Oh, I mean, a draw's not awful. It's not like me to misclick, is it? There's 5 games left of the season. We're not getting relegated. I've drawn 9 out of 17 games. 9 out of 17 drawn. 9! Sound like an angry German. The only thing that can cheer me up here is some progressions. Show me some progressions. The worst thing is I've lost 2 out of 17 games. That's crazy as a record. Then you draw 9. Right. Did anyone get any progression? Oh, Quintana. Quintana, chat. This guy here. For the current season, he's 30. He's got a +5 on physical. My goat. So, this week... He's got a +3 in his physicals and nothing else. The man is bench pressing. Did anyone else get some dev today? Just give me some +1s. There's no +1s. Chat, no one developed. Oh, I'm sad. To be fair, I think most of them have played their 10 games for the season at like their max XP rate now. This guy's going to be my hero. He might hit 84. I hope he doesn't retire soon. That would make me sad. Because he's been so good for me this year. Like, I signed him, and he just hit 82. He's 83 now, but he's very, very close to hitting 84, I think, on the progression. Like, look at that development of his physicals this year. Like, he might peak quite late. I say that. Has everything else improved late? No. He's just been bench pressing for the last month. Well, at least he's in the gym. Someone should tell him to do other stuff. Oh, right. Well, maybe he'll hit 84 tomorrow. Maybe he'll hit 84 tomorrow. That's the dream now. Oh, chat, I believed in him. I thought he'd hit 84 with that improvement there. It's very upsetting seeing a 30-year-old improve while my 20-year-old wonder kid hasn't done anything all season. That is the risk with the unproven product in MFL, isn't it? I really like in MFL that you get late bloomers. And kind of you have to evaluate players' development and weigh up, have they got room to improve? I think some of my teams are going to be in the playoffs in MFL this year. Would it be foolish to stream me watching the playoff games live when they're being played for promotion? It might not be good for my mental health if I lose on stream. See, this guy's quite good, but he ain't cheap, and it's a bit of a risk. How does the super draft work? Falkirk, you love to ask questions, mate. Which super draft are we discussing here? Are we talking about the MLS super draft? Do it. Orchid hate watch. That's what you'd be doing, isn't it, Kilda? You'd just be watching, hoping they lose. 2 new signings, chat. They don't join me till next year when they turn 16. So there's next year's problem to worry about. The fact I've promised Wolfgram here he's a star player. Have any other free agents got desperate yet? The thing is, players haven't actually been released at the end of their current contracts yet. We already knew about a lot of these guys. I mean, there's some 17-year-olds. Wow. Yes. Yeah, we'll have him. Please. I can definitely offer players longer contracts now than I could before. What changed between last year and this year, chat, for me to be able to offer the longer deals? I'm actually not sure. Rojas is nowhere near as good as the guy I've just looked at, is he? Yeah, it's not even close. Oh, so we can remove the media description now. Is the high rep guy good? We looked at him yesterday. He's not bad. He's not great. He's kind of just mid. Like, if I compare him with Antunes, Antunes is not as good physically, but he's probably a more complete player who's younger. I don't think I'm going to stream too much later today, chat. I'm sorry. It's not been the longest stream in the world at 2 hours, but I don't normally stream this late. But we will be back at the normal time tomorrow for the daytime watchers. I feel like we've had quite a productive stream today, though. We've added a bit of quality. I've not been able to loan anyone out, which was kind of one of the primary aims. Also, there's loads of players that have just appeared here, chat, that can't play in the under-23s that are not good enough for me. I'm just going to demote them and forget about them. Wait, did I just demote Hashemi by mistake? I misclicked. It's not like me. Hashemi, mate, sorry, you're meant to be in the senior team. Current first team is 27 players. That's still too big, isn't it? This is still too big. Hey, Teddy Bankin, it's not a dream. It's very much real. Oh, although I've not rebranded all the teams this time around Teddy Bankin like I do with your music once upon a time. Thank you for that, by the way. I think I said thank you at the time, but 10 years later, I'll just say thank you again. Do I need Benson? I just didn't use him last year. He's not played for Denmark yet. Still got 2 more years. I have some VODs to look through. Oh, there are edited versions, Technic Banking, of all the seasons on YouTube in their own little playlist. Each season's condensed down to about an hour and a half, 2 hours. What do I do with this guy? The thing is, he loves important matches. I feel like I should use him more, but I just don't. The thing with Benson is, he looks really good in the air, and he is very good in the air, but it is 19 heading doing the heavy lifting. First time watching live in a while. Been meaning to message for an Ndong song. Check out Sunday Morning by David Shrigley. I'll try and remember to do that off stream. I don't want to get DMCA'd. What if the Korean leaves? I mean, Jang's still here for another year, so that's not too much of a concern. I am open to the idea of selling NDIA. Then maybe that gives Benson more chances. But he'd still be behind Savino in the pecking order. Will Chili Mango Pancakes make the season 13 recap? Who knows? Did Cliff play much last year? Chat, are we hitting the point where Cliff literally didn't play a league game last year? How did that not happen? Cliff didn't play a league game last year. Is that right? That does not sound right. That makes me feel... I feel like I've betrayed him. I mean, I focused on the youth a lot, I guess. Which I think we do have to do in a save game like this. What if I train Cost to play right back? It'd be useful if he's going to be a super sub option for me on the regular. Streaming any games today, we won't get to a game today, I'm afraid. Like, we've not got matches for another month. It was always going to be a transfer special stream today. Tomorrow's might be the same as well, in all honesty. Shepherd is still on loan at Schalke with an option to buy at 2 mil. I'd love to buy him, but £27,000 a week wages is kind of crazy. I mean, I am paying a player that now, but that's not the point. Going to be a squad run now before the season. Yeah, we always do one before the game. Why not sign an oldie? I can't afford oldies. Falkirk. Football Manager is designed a bit shitly, if I might say so myself, whereby if you're in my situation here, you can't afford older players because their wage demands are just always higher than younger players. So there's just no incentive to ever use older players. Plus, because of my lower reputation, young players are way more inclined to join me with the promise of regular first-team football. What if I drop 25 million on this guy? No, I can't do that, but I am tempted. Otsuki. Is he... he's not bad. Need a right foot, right back. I mean, we have Duru. And if Koss learns to play right back, like, he's got a fairly strong right foot. No, I wouldn't really have a concern there. Like, Iwatara's been playing right back for the last few years, whilst having, you can see here, only a reasonable right foot. And he's still pretty good for us. Excuse me. Sign him 2.5 star and 5 star for 4 mil. Don't listen to star ratings. Like, this guy's fine. He's not bad. He's only recently turned 19, but I don't really need more left backs. And I don't like his lack of variability. Like, he's not bad, but 4.6 million for a position that's already stacked for me. Like, he probably is better than Jabang, who I've already got. But Jabang isn't even making the bench. Well, he's not even making the team. I mean, there you can see it. Falkirk. I love your energy, mate. I do love it. Chats are often dominated by you hitting enter every 4 words. I appreciate the passion. But let's try and refrain from spamming too much. I hope that's okay, mate. I don't mean to be rude, but it makes it harder for me to keep up with other chats. If he was a goalie, I'd be all over him, but that's different. Goalies are different, chat. We all love a goalie. If you can dominate the goalie market, Football Manager, no one will ever beat you again. I'm not spamming, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of the last 9 messages in the chat, 10 messages in the chat, Falkirk. 9 of them are you. I'm not gonna police what spamming is and isn't. I'm gonna let the chat decide. The court of public opinion can decide if writing 9 of the last 10 messages is spamming. But I'm gonna go with like I'm gonna go 95% could be considered spam. Jack, I think if you're a true trendsetter in the FM space, you'd have a team. You'd have the best possible starting 11 of just goalies. True. I'm working on it. If he subbed, would it be spam? Absolutely not, but only if it was a tier 3 sub. Look, I appreciate the passion. I know you don't mean to spam, but you are hitting enter after every 4 words when stuff could just be written as one longer message. Jack just destroyed some 11-year-old streamer talking to his favourite YouTuber. I tried to be nice. I did try to be nice. I feel like I'm not very good at being nice sometimes, chat. I'll be honest. I'll work on it. Blankos, dude. Appreciate the love. Thank you for the prime. And also, Harry C. Harry, did I miss your sub earlier? I hope you're still here. And if you are, I'm sorry if I missed it. Blankos, that's a whole year being subbed. That's G-worthy. Get the G's out. Just makes me feel happy. How's my MFL season going? Going pretty good. I mean, I've got a bronze team that's only lost 2 games in 17, but it's drawn 9 games. It's a season, and we're only 2 points off third. Like, a few of those draws being wins would be such a different season. But it's going okay. Can we check the coefficient on stream? Of course we can. National Club coefficient. Where are we? There we are. 21st. We actually got a bad year set to drop off soon, but I need to start seeing the other Gibraltarian teams do well. I've talked about this a load on stream, but because of the way the coefficients are done, it takes the total coefficient score of all the teams in the nation, then divides it by the number of teams in continental competitions. If we could have 2 of the Gibraltarian teams make a European proper competition in the next year or 2, that would really help me out with dragging up the average. Daikiono. Ooh. I like him, but he's got a very round head. Okay, hear me out. Does he look a little bit like Miles Jacobson? Like, if you gave him glasses, would he look like Miles? I'm gonna one sec, chat. I'm just doing some. I'm not even gonna Photoshop it. We're just gonna look at it here. Are you ready for this, chat? If I hit this button? They're the same image. I went for a younger picture. I tried to flatter him. It's the same person. We have found Miles Jacobson hidden in Football Manager. And he's Japanese. Maybe this is his Japanese love child from his cancelled trip to Sega Japan. Might be too much of a conspiracy theory. Also, was that a release clause or a market generation? I was hoping it'd be market, buddy. He did look a little bit like him, right, chat? I'm not going completely crazy there. Like, there is, I'll admit it, it's a little bit of a stretch, but there is a slight resemblance. This guy's capped for the Northern Ireland national team. He's not that... He's okay. He's okay. What am I thinking about the hockey today? I'm thinking I'm glad that Shanahan's gone and I don't have to worry about the Stanley Cup anymore. Tell you what, chat, I was well sad taking down the Maple Leafs jersey that has been sitting behind me. Every time the Leafs go to playoff run, we're gonna get out the shirt, hang it up. Okay, Brian is joining us. I don't know why I've said it like that. This guy's okay. Alison's injured. He's about to be released in a week. He'll get over it. I really like JJ. I don't know why I'm whispering it. It sounds weirder, doesn't it, when you whisper. In before the Leafs blow up and start rebuilding. I mean, the Leafs don't need to rebuild. They just need to retool. Am I selling NDIA? I don't think he's good enough. I would probably play Savino over him. Is that a hot take? I'm not going to get big money for him, but at the same time, it does open up a spot in the squad. I can get 500,000 and 50% sell on. They've gone 3-2. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to take it. 325 plus the 50%, like, I'm kind of fine with. Seattle will probably give me the 500 here, but I'll let him have the choice. It doesn't really matter for 200k. Is he homegrown? He is, but we're not close to being like running out of homegrown players. Like, we're at 8 players after he goes, but we've got 2 getting it this year. Kalinowski gets in the next year, and then 3 the year after that. I did scout the South Korean youth team setup, didn't I? This guy. Is he... I like the professional personality. I just want to sign more South Koreans. How many more seasons do I think I got left in this save? I think 25. I think it could be 25. I kind of always set... I thought 25 was a feasible amount for me to be able to play before the next FM comes out. Have we asked Jiang if he wants to join this stream? We haven't. We probably should try that. I'm doing everything in my power to make him feel at home by signing like the next golden generation of Korean footballers. Jiang, do you want to join me yet? He'll probably say no. Oh, more offers. Oh, it's the offers I already knew about. Wait, that's not... I got tricked. I saw this. I thought it was Jag, and then I saw the wages and was like, that doesn't make sense. I got baited so hard. I was like, hang on a minute. 600 mil, £600. 600 mil would be a lot. That was a really authentic, like, gasp as well of excitement. Oh, did anyone else get pranked there? Please tell me it wasn't just me. If Jang wanted to join on 1K, yeah, sign on the line. He's so good. He's really... I would love to just extend his loan. Can I just extend it? Do we just loan him forever? It's too long left on his existing loan. I was so excited. For half a second, chat, I had hope. For half a second, I had genuine happiness in my life. Oh, look at the new homegrown players. You love to see it. Well, Stroud's got homegrown. I mean, he's not actually that bad, but... So, Summer. Oh, more scout reports are in. Manu Tereso. He actually looks very similar to NDIA. Like, he's like a little baby version. I can't sign Lambert. That was the guy I joked about spending 30 million on. I haven't checked the clauses that we can sell. We should do that. Oh! Magpies have made an offer to sign Taku off me. Yes. How about you have him on loan to the end of next year with an option to buy him? Are we about to loan a semi-competent player? I mean, he'd probably never play for my team. But if he goes on loan to Magpies, that's good. Could it be the beginning? I'd love it if it was. Does anyone want to loan Juan? Loan targets. Is it because it's the end of June and players have been released? Is it like, is that impacting the AI's decision making around signing players? Maybe. Or am I huffing the cope too hard? I just want to see one of the other teams go on a European run. Like, someone loan Lampo, for crying out loud. Loan Lampo. I beg. Like, Traby. Someone loan him. This guy is of use to people in Gibraltar. So I've just noted, chat, I've still got the window with Miles Jacobson's face on my left screen. He was just staring at me. Come on, someone from Gibraltar. Sign him. I'm offering out all these players. I bet none of them... Oh, this guy's already leaving anyway. That's okay. Alistair Young. He plays for the Gibraltar national team. I won't be renewing his contract. He's really not very good. I feel like this guy's too good to go on loan to a team. Not Colombia. Team in Gibraltar. But we'll try. Imagine Malik Coney go... Is Malik Coney my solution, chat? Like NDIA leaving? I'll be honest, I kind of forgot he existed. That's Gibraltar, not Gibraltar Apex. I was trying to find... thingy in. NDIA... do. He is just better. I mean, he's not great in the air, but I'll be honest, that's not really a massive concern. We'll try and offer him out on loan. I know for a fact no one in Gibraltar is going to make a bid, but let's just pretend that they might. I'm kind of hoping we might stumble upon like a date. It sounds really stupid, but in Football Manager, I think in every league, there's kind of an optimal date to try and loan out players. And maybe we're at it now. Like, these guys are very, very young and like not really getting near the team. Like, I'd like to think at least one or two of them get loan offers based on the fact that Taku got an offer. Do we think there's going to be any offers here? Kevin Mino's upset he couldn't go to Tottenham. I know what'll cheer him. Oh, okay, he doesn't want money. Cliff Garcia, solved this issue. Talk to this American child about the Gibraltarian dream. Didn't work. I feel like there's never a good thing to say to players there. I always just promise them, like, go, will a wage rise tempt you to stay? And I've never had anyone go, oh, that will solve things. But it just feels like the least bad option to click. I just want to see a sea of offers in for the players I've offered out for loan. Okay, there's loads of free agents now. And a lot of these apparently are on my shortlist because I'm getting spammed about them. Right, Jae-sung is joining us. Add him to the list of Koreans. Contract status expired. And chat, he's actually very good for an Andorran. Can I sign him before he decides to go to Saudi Arabia? Why am I scared about how much he's about to ask for? Ugh. Am I getting excited because he's from Andorra? Like, is that clouding my judgment here? He probably would start for me at right back. I'll give you 1.6 million, but and has to be a 5-year deal. I'm throwing money at him. Your agent can have a bit more money because I'm a nice bloke. Consistent, likes important matches, serviceable wing-back. Chat, why has he just disappeared off the list? Oh, he's there. Roggenveen. He has 20s. He's a weird player. Yeah, I couldn't offer the guy a 5-year deal. Did I say 5-year deal? I couldn't get the extension on it, chat. That was... I didn't explain, but I offered him a 3-year deal and he negotiated it down to 2. So I put it to 3, but I wasn't going to risk putting in the optional. I mean, bro is fast. He actually... what's his injury history like? Oh, gosh. That has put me off a little bit. I mean, he's 27. It's good that our scouts have got all these guys scouted. The scouts are actually doing stuff. Franco Giara. Not so exciting. Caden Wolf. He's a real person. Minge. We don't need Minge. Leo Baker. He's just playing in the Czech Republic. Interesting. Oh, chat. I put it to World Rep, and there's Karim Adeyemi's available. Now, he has had an offer from Shakhtar, but come and be an impact sub for me, Karim. Never mind. Never mind. Barcola's available. I could afford him. Who made a bid already? Oh, fuck. We're bigger than Feyenoord. Is he actually good? I just feel like I've got a gap in my heart where Cole Palmer left and Freitas left, and it needs filling. How about this, mate? Big bucks. Only a 1 year deal. I'll slap £1 million on your desk, but you are going to have to lower your demands just a little bit. He's probably going to Feyenoord, but let's just pretend there's a chance. Is it dawning on me? We're hitting the point in the save game now where the last of the real players are retiring. What's Barcola's career looking like? He went to Arsenal for 42 mil. Wowzers. That PSG did not like him. Is Kuol good, chat? I know he's very hyped in real life. Is he still hyped? He's only 30. He's better than Barcola and 2 years younger. Oh, mate, come here. Come here, sailor. Come sit on my lap and ask me what you want for Christmas. That sounds weird. He's 2 years younger than me. I don't think he'd fit on my lap. What do you reckon he'd want for Christmas? I think he'd want a Gibraltar Apex shirt. There's some very good players, isn't there? How do you say Kuol's name? Is it just said Kuol? I'm trusting the Australians will know. It was Malik Tillman there. Oh, Hall of Famer from previous save games. He's bit old. 32's my limit. I'm not signing anyone older than me. That's how I operate now in Football Manager. That's how you know when you're getting older. Conce Sauer in this universe has taken up Dutch nationality. Interesting. Also, remember 35 minutes ago when I was like, I'm going to wrap up the stream soon? Rav Vandenberg. Is that Sepp Vandenberg's brother? I didn't know there was a Rav. Esposito. He's not very good. Now, he's out for 3 to 5 weeks with a broken foot. But this guy's interesting. I love those mentals. You were going to check the clauses to sell before you start this search. That is also true. See, I think he's more fun than Benson. Those mentals are great. He's only 27. And he turned 27 today. Right. Happy birthday, Galantari. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Here's 1.6 million to flush those demands down the loo. $20K for him. If I'm desperate in a game, I feel like there's a lot worse options than this guy. Yeah, someone did raise a good point. Injury history. Oh, he's only broken his leg twice and broken his foot. He's actually broken his foot and leg within the space of 4 months. So this is him at his worst. And if you're not ready to have him at his worst, you're not ready to have him at his best. His physicals are horrible. I don't know, 15 balance. 14s. I mean, he's not quick. You're bringing him on to just be a weapon when you're desperate. And he could play for Gibraltar in 2 years. That is an ulterior motive. Although I assume he could probably also play for Iran if he wanted to. But I feel like FM loves to produce regens with 20 agility. He's not even tall to compensate. 6 foot tall. He's the same height as me. I'm not going to sign all these players I'm making offers for, by the way, chat. I'm just making offers for all of them, and I'll cancel later the ones that I don't like the look of in retrospect. What was the young Egyptian striker called? This guy, Mossad. He's now a free agent. He'd be a very good signing. Only wants to be a fringe player. Come here, son. Come here. I'm going to lock in the optional 3 years and possibly regret it. Here's a load of money. Sign on the dotted line. I do like Mossad. He can only play one role, but he can play it well. Zamalek, have you got any more players you're hiding? No, not really. Oh. Nashville Academy. Right, chat. Birthday reminder. Wait, it's his birthday in 2 days. Callum. What about the Champo registration rules? I'll work comfortably in them, mate. Don't you worry. We are comfortably in those rules. Yeah, Samir, the Egyptian striker, does look nuts for PSG, but I can't get him, can I? Sadly. Not now, Keita. Ndong wants to discuss leaving. Mate, you're a real leader. I should have told that to Keita. Offers for Lampo. They're all from abroad. We've not had any offers, have we, on any of the players I spent 20 minutes offering out? Chat, I'm so sad. I just want to loan players out. Hey, Sven, how's it going? Let's go Denmark. Canada ain't nothing. Is that in the hockey today? Did Denmark beat Canada? Wait, is it the quarterfinals today? Also, I've not organised friendlies either. Chat, there's loads of stuff I should have been doing today. And I've not been. When's the game scheduled for? It did just say. I could literally just... 25th. Oh, gosh, that's in 3 weeks. Oh, we're due a game against Man City. Yeah, we'll play them. (2-1). Oh, easy. Chat, is Callum Brown's birthday. Can we all sing happy birthday to Callum? How stupid is it that he's just tied to his 18th birthday? Does he think it's like an invite to Hogwarts being offered a contract here? He has to like be the right age. Why does he have an injury release clause? Is he injury prone? And I don't care. He's free. We're signing him. Get rid of the injury release clause. 500k. Sign on the dotted line. Welcome to the club, Callum. We love Callum. We do, etc. I'm wondering who of the free agents I'm actually going to sign. We have a loan out to Magpies, chat. We've loaned someone out to a team in Gibraltar. Wasn't someone I offered out, but that's not the point. Have Magpies and Co. had their European games scheduled? Good question. It doesn't look like it yet, no. Do I want this guy? He's not... Well, he might be injury prone, but the injury thing is actually because he's just been out with a long-term injury. He'll get Gibraltarian nationality. I think he's better than Benson as an impact sub. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Like, his mentals are really, really good. Like, as an impact sub, the reality is these physicals really don't matter as much. Because you're going to get subbed on against tiring defences anyway. I'm signing him. I'm signing him. I think he'll be good for the national team. Mossad's joining us as well. Oh, chat. Do I want Barcola? I kind of feel like Kuol is better than Barcola. Is that fair? I should wait and see if Garang joins us. But it's quite good for the clickbait. Right, Benson, sorry, mate. Welcome to the under-23s. NDIA is about to leave. I'm well excited about Mossad. I think Mossad is quality. Like, even if he doesn't improve, like, his attribute distribution is so good for an advance forward. Like, it's kind of wild. Like, I think he might be my second choice goal scorer this year. Over Savino. He's just better. I mean, they'll both get game time. Bring back F1 Manager, please. Ask Frontier Asher to bring it back. And if they release one this year, I'll do streams on it. But I can't do streams on a game that's dead, I'm afraid to say. I like Arian here just as a plan B in Europe where I need a big target forward so he can bring other players in. He's really well-rounded, chat. I think he could actually work quite nicely as a pressing forward on support when I play the Rat Buster. Collinger's star ratings have just randomly gone up. Same with size as well. The game's like, we should make them better. They've not changed. I think JJ is my go-to centre-back this year, and he's just going to have to learn on the job. So Koss is learning to play right-back, right? Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're pretty good. Just joined. Who's Valencia? Free transfer. Signed up at the end of yesterday's stream. Pretty good. Antunes, I really like the look of as well as a left-sided player who's only 19. I think the star ratings kind of do him dirty. Like Antunes and Ndong. I like them both. They're fun. Okay, chat. I'm going to look at clauses to sell, then I'm wrapping up the stream today, because otherwise I won't finish. Oh, the Kim Yi-chan clause can be sold. How much am I selling it for? He's valued at 22 million. I sold him for 100k. I'm looking for 10 mil, please. 7.38. Is he that good? He's going to turn 22 next month. I think I take it. I think I take it. He's got great potential, but I just don't think he's going to fulfill it. Sell that clause. Did that get sold? I hit... There we go. Sell the clause. Shiboka I can sell for 5k. There's just no point in selling these tiny ones. Into Miami will give me 800k for him. Yeah, go on then. That works for me. Fiora's 500,000. Fogden's not a lot. Darnell Evans I can get 1.2 million for. Yeah, we'll have that, please. Burn I can get 1.2 mil for. I'll take the 1.2 mil. It's nice just randomly having £1 million land, or £10 million land in your lap, isn't it? Of just sales like this. I didn't sell Cliff. Cliff is still here. Cliff's not dead. I'll never sell Cliff. It's not a hostage situation, though, I swear. Is my team done? Right, this is our best 11 for the league this year. So let's just get this saved. Best XI. Manage selections. I'm going to clear these out. Because it's getting a bit messy. I think that is the team. And I actually quite like it. Hey, I'm on a 7-game losing streak. Any tips to turn it around? Play a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. Am I training Doyle to play centre-back? I am. He's just not been in training yet because of the pre-season. Chat, thoughts on the team? I think that's my lineup. I actually really, really like that lineup. It's a lineup that has quality and has a lot of potential. And I don't really want to sign better backups because I think that eats into the potential. I'm a bit sad about NDIA going. But Mossad is just a straight upgrade. Maybe a new right back. I'm still looking at Lemma. Is Lemma joining us? Because if he joins at right back, I think we're done. I've got Man City in a friendly. Fuck it, we'll play the best 11. And we lost 3-2. It's respectable. NDIA's going. I appreciate what he's done for the club. But it is time to go. He just hasn't improved. He's been fine. But he's just not improved enough. I am thinking to myself, do I actually need Garang or Barcola? Garang is very good. Just because he can play on both wings. Barcola I'm kind of not as excited by, to be honest. What's NDIA's value now? What was it when we sold him? It's now... Oh, he doesn't join for 6 days. Stuttgart make bid for Nkili. Nkili's running down his contract, but I'm kind of fine with that. Would I sell a logo? Don't really have a need to. Don't really have a need to. Callum Brown, come on down. He looks quite good. Is the Yank Bank back? That was the birthday we were waiting for. This is the birthday boy. Everyone wish him a happy birthday. Not seeing enough happy birthdays in the chat. Remember when I said I was going to stop streaming an hour ago? Chat, it's just too... This game's too fun. I know the game's been out for forever. Imagine what I'm going to be like when it's a new game. Imagine if they actually release a better version. I'm fucked. Any cheap youngsters? B-. He's not that exciting. Chambon. C'est très bon. Parce que j'adore la foot. He's not bad, but he's got low potential. Have I sold anyone else? Have we sold anyone else, chat? I don't think we've sold anyone major off the top of my head. Should start streaming the Journey Manager. I don't think so. When I'm playing through the Journey Manager chat, I'm playing through it whilst I'm rendering and editing the next day's video. Like, I don't think people realize how tiring streaming is. This might sound really stupid, because I think when you watch someone stream a video game, you think, well, they just sat there playing a game. Like, it's actually nice with the YouTube save not to have to talk all the time while I'm playing the game. Like, my job is essentially, like, it's not far removed from being like a radio presenter. Except often the radio presenter hits a button and plays a track for 5 minutes and is able to kind of prepare for the next topic. Obviously, it's a different kind of... There's less prep involved in streaming. You hit, hey, go live, and you're live. But imagine being a radio presenter, but you have to talk continuously for 3 hours whilst also playing the game and reading a chat and interacting with it. It's a different vibe to just playing the game normally. Oh, do I sign Garang? This is a job you have to do it, not want to do it, if you get me. There's definitely days where I don't want to do my job. or I like delay doing it, or I'm like, I'm just not feeling it today. I think that's natural. Whenever you do something for like years, you're going to have days where you don't look forward to it as much, especially at the moment with the current version of Football Manager. I think Kuol's too good to not sign. Although he has had a few major injuries. I still think he's worth the punt. This is not me kissing ass, but recording for hours is tiring. Last week I spent a few hours in the studio recording content for my business and I was knackered at the end of it. I think it is deceptive. The other thing is, chat, right, if you have a bad day at certain jobs, and I definitely was guilty of this at my previous jobs, sometimes you have a bad day or you're not really feeling it, you can kind of have a 50% day. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have a 30% day if you're really not feeling it. But if you're doing videos and streaming daily like I do, it's very, very obvious if I'm not putting my all into it. Like, the video won't be as good, the editing won't be as tight, the stream won't be as long. Like, sometimes when I have a short stream, it is just because I'm just not feeling it that day. And whilst, like, there is an ability, obviously, to put on a facade and be like, yeah, this is going to be great. Like, there are times where I'll admit, so maybe the mask slips a little. There's occasional times where I do think about something I see the stream and go, came across a bit of a tosser there. But the people who are maybe on the brunt of that realise often it's not necessarily something they've done. It is just a case of, I'm having a bad day, but with my job, there's not really a way to hide that. Jack, another team made an offer for Lemma. Oh, did they? Lemma! Who made the bid? Oh, Saudi Arabia. Bloody hell. I'm already offering him like more than I really want to offer him. I'll offer him a bit more. If he turns down that, it is what it is. What's harder for you, YouTube or streaming? Honestly, it depends on the day. Because with streaming, right, it's unfiltered. Streaming, you're talking continuously for 3 hours. YouTube, I can record the video in chunks. If I'm having like a day, I can do half an hour, edit that bit, grab a coffee, have some food, then record the next bit. So I'd say YouTube is a lot easier to do when you're having a not-so-good day. Should do that down by monthly. Priest on speed dial. Any signings? A few. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I signing Kual or Barcola or neither? Let me just put my best 11 in now and then remind myself. What is my depth like? Savino is my depth in the wide area in Cliff. I probably should sign one of them. I mean, Gorang is younger and agreed to a longer deal and is better. I think it has to be Gorang. I think it has to be Gorang. Gorang's the boy. Gorang is the boy. Get him in the air. Get him in. Does it go the other way? Day is med, but stream betters it. Yeah, it does. Like, there's definitely, like, I'd say that happens less often. But there's definitely days where, like, I'm not fit. Like, I'll be honest, chat. Like, some of you will know, my partner was made redundant at the start of the year. And she's got a new job now that's all figured itself out in the end. But she is not from the UK and her visa got cancelled. So we had to bring forward all our wedding plans and get married sooner than we wanted to this year, which was quite a stressful thing. And then we had the whole visa process to go through. And to be honest, streams, especially when we started firing up the Apex streams right at the beginning, were a really nice distraction with all that shit going on, because it was like stressful. It gave me something to hyperfixate on, because it did become a thing where if I wasn't doing anything, I'd be sat watching TV or trying to enjoy sport. And you're just constantly thinking about the what ifs and kind of the situation you find yourself in, and it's not a very pleasant kind of place to be. But streaming, because there's so much going on, and you do have to focus, and it is quite concentration intensive, can be a really good way to distract yourself from that. Right, I like Kual. He's on a lot of money, but to be honest, he's mostly here for the reputation. I mean, is he better than Mossad? He might be. Who would you rather have as your advance forward, chat? The fact their mentals line up just about the same is mad, even for the stuff that's important. Composure to work rate. It's close. I mean, Mossad signed as a fringe player. Karol's joined as a squad player. I kind of like Karol because he's way more versatile, and that is useful on off the bench. If Mossad had more potential to fulfill, I'd kind of lean more on the side of Mossad. Because the issue is I've got Marco, who's my centre attacking mid and right-sided backup. And then I've got Kim, who's the left winger backup. I think Kuol's better on the bench. Just for in situations where I want to change the attacking mids, because Collinger can play in the middle and Kuol plays on the right wing. If Mossad had more potential, like it'd be more of a conversation. What's the current squad size now? 28. That's actually not that bad. I could trim the fat off it some more, like by demoting Duru, but I might as well just keep him around and then not use him unless I feel desperate. Are you still getting star reports from the right person? I feel like a bunch of the ratings changed. We can check, but it should just be my director of football. Actually, no, it's not even my director of football. It's Castillo here. He has 19 judging player potential. What was my director of football, chat? Can you remember? I wish I could see his numbers there. That would be convenient, wouldn't it? No, it is the right guy. The star ratings just change. I think the star ratings are affected so much by form. And then when you get to the end of a season, because like the form resets, like the stars then reset. It's very silly. Hey, you've got lots of jars in your name. How's MFL going? It's going good. My bronze team drew for the 9th time in 17 games, but we still only lost 2 all year. And all 3 of my Spark teams are currently in the top 2, I think, in their leagues, except the worst Spark team, which is just a dumping ground for my 40 rated players. Right, chat. I think I'm going to end the stream here. My voice is starting to give out, and I have just remembered I haven't finished editing tomorrow's Journey Manager video over on YouTube. But it has been nice and fun just to do a later evening stream. And I hope those of you that can't always catch the streams during the day have enjoyed this one. I mentioned it earlier, like we do stream normally earlier on during the day in the UK time, kind of whatever time it is for you now. Kind of 8 hours earlier is when I'm usually live. But over on YouTube, we do seasonal recap videos of the save game. So if you've not caught the save game before today and you want to get caught up, those seasonal recap videos are a good way to do it. They're not the shortest videos. They're kind of 2 hours, but it's the entire season in that 1.5 to 2 hours. So if you've been enjoying this, it's kind of a good way to find out where are we now? How did we get here? Anyway, there will be a stream tomorrow. I meet up with some friends at a pub in the evening, so it won't be the longest stream in the world, but maybe we'll get to the European qualifiers, or maybe I'll get distracted signing more players. That's probably what will happen. I'm going to be real with you. Chat, we'll leave things there for today. I'm going to save my game of Football Manager because I don't want to lose my progress. We're back tomorrow. Go check out the Journey Manager if you've not caught it on YouTube. Appreciate you guys all hanging out today. It's been a blast, and I'm going to go now. Goodbye.